There's a lot of things I could say about Callie. But there's a few things I think you should know. Callie's spirit, Parker touched on, was something that you didn't miss. You walked into a room and he lit it up. Sometimes, being an introvert, I would run the other way when he ran to a party because there's so many people that love my husband. As pilots, there's a few pilots in the room would say, and medevac pilots especially, pardon me, I won't tell you the full phrase because it's not good for mixed companies, but we're going to do this live. Medevac pilots don't plan in advance really for their mission. They just go do it, and that was how when he turned to me right after we moved to San Antonio and said, "Don't be mad." In 2006 in August, he said, "Don't be mad. I have to tell you something." Like, okay, can you tell me? I haven't already told him before. But he said, "I think God is calling me to fly helicopters." I did a double thing. Because Callie didn't usually say things like that. And, but he had this intensity in his eyes, and he had this drive behind it that I didn't question. And so I thought about it for a minute, and having just dealt with a deployment where he was in great danger, and I thought about it, and I thought, he's not kicking any doors, he's landing on his feet. Okay, you can do that. So, a year later, he was in flight school, and we were apart for the second time in our marriage. I talked to Harry 3 or 4 times a day. My heart was constantly with him, and he was with me. And I'm trying to figure out where he is now. I know in my head where he is now, but I'm waiting for the guy that walks through the doorway beatboxing and doing a little thing as he's walking through the door and trying to figure out where that part of how he is. And I see it when he's trying to be really, because he really carried that spirit and infectious joy with him wherever he went and gave it to each of you. But I did want to make sure that you all knew that after talking and hearing that he was called to fly helicopters, and Emily and I actually shared notes the other day, he had the same conversation with her, that how he did things, and he was himself, and all of these different stories, things that came from these different stories, they came from one place in a Shelley. And he didn't talk about it, he just did it. And that was his faith. And I can't take all the credit for it, because he just didn't talk about it a lot. So he was one. But his infectious joy, that laugh, that need to make people laugh, he felt a calling for that too. He made sure that every person that left his presence that was passed on to them. And he felt like he needed to make the world a better place in tiny little marks and measures. So he wanted to make sure that you felt the joy that he was given as a gift. It wasn't just born with it. He was born with that joy, but he was given that joy. And he passed it through to every person he knew. Often I tried to get Howard to do something that, I'll admit, makes a little more money than law enforcement. And he would say, no, I am supposed to help people. I have to help people. I'm not going to fail. I'm not going to do anything other than what helps people. And he wanted a visible, tangible, daily reminder of that in his life. And he passed on that need to other people and spread it about, whether it was taking care of Celia and William, our children, our dogs, or it was making sure that our neighbors' houses were secure. He always asked if he could take care of that. Or if it was making sure that the person across the street could get out of their car. or if it was just at our church, helping people in Sunday services, or if it was in flight school, helping people study, or work with people, or just encourage people in really tough times. But he was smart as a whip, and he never rubbed it into anybody's face. Sometimes, even mine, and I'm not as nice. So he was danger, but he was really gentle with people. And I laughed constantly, but it never left my mind that that was what Shelley was doing, was adding that joy to my life on purpose. So, as I'm doing this live, and I have no plan as how it was like, I just want you to know that his faith really carried him through, and he knew where he was going. I was the worried one. He never questioned what was happening with us. When we had very little to work with, he just waited, and he just waited. It was coming. It'll be fine. And it was, because he knew. And he trusted that God would take care of him. And he did. So, there are 3 boys in Texas that have their mom. One's under the age of 1. Beautiful boy. Babies love Tabby. Love Tabby. We walk into Walmart and there's 5 of them. It's like a baby shop. These big eyes staring at him in his ears. Mesmerized by my husband. And I sat and I thought, that's amazing. How they cry when they see me. I don't get that. He would sit there and entertain them while the mom checked out with the wine. And he would not have them any other way. He would want kids to grow and be happy and be loved and be taken care of. And that wasn't happening at him. So, please remember that soft side of Harry that a lot of you had individually, not as a group. There's less folklore around. But that was me, my husband. Thank you.